Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Lacey Chabert and Hynes may not officially headline dozens of Hallmark movies together, but the roles they've played in the same Hallmark universe have created a connection fans still can't stop talking about. It's not about obvious co-starring credits. It's about timing, chemistry echoes, overlapping storytelling styles, and the way their performances feel like they're speaking to each other across different films. Hallmark viewers are especially good at picking up on these patterns, and that's why this pairing continues to spark conversation long after the credits roll. Lacey Chabert has long been one of Hallmark's most recognizable faces. Her performances often center on warmth, emotional intelligence, and an ability to balance vulnerability with quiet strength. What fans love most is how she brings depth to characters that could otherwise feel predictable. When she plays a career-driven woman rethinking her priorities, or someone rediscovering love after disappointment, there's always an undercurrent of realism that makes her feel relatable rather than idealized. Hynes, on the other hand, has carved out a very different but equally powerful space within Hallmark. His roles often lean more introspective, mysterious, or emotionally guarded. He frequently plays men shaped by loss, creative frustration, or unspoken longing. That subtle edge is what makes his characters stand out, and it's also why fans love imagining how his energy would blend with Lacey Chabert's on screen. What's fascinating is that even without frequent direct pairings, their films often feel connected thematically. Lacey's characters are often at a crossroads, questioning whether the life they built truly fulfills them. Tyler's characters are frequently already living outside the traditional path, carrying emotional weight that hasn't fully surfaced. Fans have noticed that if these characters ever shared the same story, they would challenge each other in ways Hallmark rarely explores outright. One of the reasons this conversation persists is the way both actors approach emotional moments. Neither relies heavily on dramatic speeches or exaggerated reactions. Instead, they communicate through pauses, eye contact, and restrained dialogue. That shared acting language makes fans feel like their performances belong in the same emotional universe, even when the movies themselves are separate. Hallmark audiences often rewatch films during holidays, and over time, patterns become impossible to ignore. Viewers notice how Lacey Chabert's characters often bring light into closed-off spaces, while Hynes' characters tend to guard their inner world carefully. Fans speculate that pairing these two energies would create a slow-burn dynamic, driven more by emotional discovery than instant romance. There's also the idea of secret roles that fans love discussing. These aren't hidden credits, but roles that feel like mirrors. A Lacey Chabert character facing a choice between comfort and courage may feel like the emotional counterpart to a Hynes character who already made that choice and paid the price for it. When fans watch their movies back-to-back, the connection feels intentional, even if it's purely coincidental. Social media has amplified this fascination. Fan edits, imagined trailers, and rewritten scenes circulate regularly, blending moments from different movies to create the illusion of shared stories. Some fans even imagine alternate versions of Hallmark films where Lacey's character replaces another lead opposite Tyler, or vice versa. The fact that these edits feel seamless speaks volumes about how compatible their screen personas are. Another reason fans keep talking is because both actors consistently avoid playing one-note characters. Lacey Chabert's roles often reveal emotional depth gradually, while Hynes' characters tend to soften over time, rather than change suddenly. That pacing aligns perfectly, suggesting a partnership that would feel earned rather than rushed. There's also an element of trust that viewers associate with both names. When audiences see either actor listed, they expect a certain level of quality and emotional sincerity. Imagining them together raises expectations even higher, creating a sense of a missed opportunity that fans continue to discuss. Interestingly, the Hallmark universe thrives on familiarity, and both actors represent comfort viewing for longtime fans. Yet together, they represent the possibility of something slightly more complex within that comfort zone. That balance between safe and emotionally rich is exactly what keeps fans engaged year after year. Fans also point out that both actors have grown significantly over their Hallmark careers. Earlier roles leaned more traditional, while recent performances show greater nuance and emotional maturity. This evolution fuels the belief that if they were paired now, the result would be far more layered than a standard holiday romance. What truly keeps the conversation alive is that neither Lacey Chabert nor Tyler Hynes feels overexposed in the same way at the same time. Their careers intersect just enough to spark curiosity without exhausting it. That sense of anticipation is powerful, especially in a network built on recurring faces. Even without a definitive on-screen pairing, their secret roles live on through fan interpretation, emotional parallels, and the shared storytelling rhythms that define Hallmark at its best. Sometimes it's not about what's officially written into the script, but what audiences feel when they connect the dots themselves. As long as Hallmark continues to bring viewers stories about rediscovery, emotional healing, and unexpected connection, fans will keep imagining what might happen if Lacey Chabert and Tyler Hynes finally shared that space together. Until then, their separate performances continue to fuel one of Hallmark's most talked about what-ifs, proving that sometimes the most memorable pairings exist not on screen, but in the minds of the audience. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.